I'm back. Rodrance for our Black and White Network. Well, we're going to talk about this Roe versus Wade thing, except we're not going to go into everything involving that. We're going to go into some of the reaction, and, I mean, when you're looking for an absolute loony, insane, crazy, nutty take, look no further than the bees on The View. Let me just keep it real. The bees on The View. Well, Joey Behar is one of those crazy bees, right? And, boy, I mean, the woke mob exploded this morning, didn't they? They really did, boy. Wow. I mean, the absolute lack of rights that babies, unborn babies are supposed to have in this country, the support for that is scary, in my opinion. You want to talk about a morality gap. In my opinion, that's just my opinion. That's as far as I'm going to go with that right now. That's a live stream or something where we can really get into it. But let's get to some of the reaction, because Joey Behar believes that conservatives might just bring back segregation over this. Yeah, that segregation. Yeah, I know you're like, what? I see fascism down the line. Joey Behar bizarrely claims if Roe goes, conservatives might bring back segregation. Wow. Joey Behar, this is the Daily Wire, Joey Behar claimed Tuesday that if the Supreme Court were to overturn the landmark abortion ruling in Roe versus Wade, there would be no limit to how far conservative court might go. Behar's comments, which aired on ABC's midday talk show The View, came just post hours after Politico published a leaked opinion draft. Just an opinion draft, but hey, let's all lose our minds, indicating that the court might be prepared to overturn both Roe versus Wade and its companion case, Planned Parenthood versus Casey. I woke up in the middle of the night to pee. It's okay to vomit during this portion of the video. Behar began, and while I was up, I see my phone lighting up, people texting, "Look what happened here." I couldn't go back to sleep. It is that devastating. In those hearings, all of these people that are voting to overturn this, they lied. Didn't they lie? Question mark. Behar was referring specifically to the three justices who were appointed by former President Donald Trump, Justices Neil Gorsuch, Brett Kavanaugh, and Amy Coney Barrett, and saying that because they all agreed during their confirmation hearings that Roe was, quote, precedent, a vote to overturn that precedent meant that they had lied to the Senate. Behar went on to warn that conservative court wouldn't be satisfied with just only overturning Roe, suggesting that they might come for other rights like same-sex marriage, or even work to bring back segregation. God. I mean, so crazy. Okay. Quote, it sounds to me that they were all there. They all felt there was precedent and they would honor the precedent, Behar continued. And now the opposite is happening. Not that I was surprised we saw this coming. My worry is that this is just the beginning. Next, they will go after gay marriage and maybe Brown versus Board of Education. They already eroded our voting rights a little bit. So I see some fascism down the line. I don't know. I mean, just crazy. Guest co-host Lindsey Granger weighed in then, saying she was concerned about the leak, which Chief Justice John Roberts confirmed was real, calling for an investigation into how it got out. That's the most concerning thing in all of this, is how the hell did that get out? And of course, as conservatives, we're mad about that, and the left is celebrating the leak as brave, stunning, and courageous. Wow. All right. She argued that it could undermine the respect and independence of the court, setting a precedent for taking materials that the public was not yet to consume and telling us that the Supreme Court is now a partisan. It's not apolitical anymore. It's a part of the partisan fray, Granger commented, and I think that's why, as an institutionalist, I'm looking at this, and I think a lot of Republicans are upset about the documents being released. The bigger issue, obviously, is abortion is on the table, but people are getting upset because we're setting precedent now that you can't trust the Supreme Court, she added. This infighting, nobody knows what is going on. Who leaked the documents? If it was a liberal that leaked the documents, that would mean that they're trying to undermine the Supreme Court intentionally. If it was a conservative on the court that released the documents, that would mean they're trying to force the hand of their counterparts to stay firm in their early opinion, which is not right. We have to leave room for change in the Supreme Court. So, I think it's crazy that the left can see something like this. It leaked out, which it should not have done, obviously. That is, to me, is frightening in all this, is the fact that this actually leaked out of the Supreme Court. Yeah, there should be a full investigation on that. But, of course, the Democrats are going nuts. I'm looking at Twitter this morning, and they're losing their minds. I mean, unborn children are not supposed to have any rights, I guess. We've known this has been a thing. And one of the most concerning things about it, in my opinion, as a conservative is, look, there were definite cracks in the foundation of the Democrats as a party, okay? There were some breaking apart there, all right? They were starting to have infeuding between ultra-left progressive radicals and Democrats that were more in the moderate centralist position, but nothing will bind together Democrats like the damn abortion, the abortion rights issue. Okay, so it's concerning that has happened, and then it seems like this is one thing that all the Democrats want to come together on, okay? And people should not lose sight of the fact, you Democrats out there that were ready to jump ship and vote Republican in the midterms, don't need to lose sight of everything else going on. I mean, some could claim this is a distraction or even a Hail Mary by the Democratic Party to try to bring their party back together. That's a little frightening to me because I think we were going to get a shit ton of crossover votes. People that realized, oh crap, we made a massive mistake voting in Joe Biden, voting in the progressive left, but oh no, the abortion issue is at stake now. Everybody comes back together. That's one thing you have to consider here. Okay, you do. And then for somebody like Joy Behar, who's out of her ever-loving mind, right? I mean, she is woke. She is, she just absolutely loses it. And she makes the leap from this having leaked out, this one particular issue, all the way to conservatives sitting down and want to push in resegregation. Well, nobody's trying to resegregate the country more than the left right now. The left literally wants things separated by skin color. Okay? They want to see certain people of certain ethnicities and races propped up versus others. I mean, if anybody's trying to resegregate this country, it's the left, not the right. I mean, come on, it's all over the place. I mean, we're to the point now where literally if you say all lives matter, we know that's considered racist now, for crying out loud. I don't know. You know what I mean. Tell me what you think. Black and White Network fans, Joy Behar believes that this means segregation is on its way back. What? All right. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.